Hello dear friends, in this video I will prepare the cappuccino cake. In a small bowl, heat the milk until hot but not boiling. Add 3 teaspoons of cappuccino powder and stir until fully dissolved. Let it cool to warm. In a large bowl, whisk the egg with sugar until light and frothy. Use a whisk or a mixer on medium speed for 2 to 3 minutes. Add room temperature butter to the egg mixture and beat until smooth. Pour in the cooled milk with cappuccino and mix well. In a separate bowl, combine the flour with baking powder. Gradually add the dry mixture to the wet ingredients, kneading a soft but non-sticky dough. Start with a spoon or spatula, then switch to kneading by hand. This is how the dough should look, as shown in the video. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and refrigerate for 15 to 20 minutes. Take the dough out of the fridge, divide it into 4 equal parts, and roll each into sheets measuring 20 by 30 centimeters, 8 by 12 inches. Rolling out the dough can be tricky, so areas that are hard to roll can be patched by carefully spreading small pieces by hand. Bake the layers for 10 to 15 minutes. I will specify the baking temperature below this video. Heat some milk until hot, add 3 tablespoons of powdered cappuccino and stir well. Let the drink cool to room temperature. In a saucepan, combine egg yolks, sugar, vanilla sugar, flour and starch. Add about 100 milliliters, 3.4 fluid ounces, of milk and mix until smooth with no lumps. Prepare the custard base. Add brewed cappuccino to the remaining milk in a saucepan. Place it over medium heat and bring it almost to a boil without boiling. Slowly pour the hot milk into the egg flour mixture in a thin stream while constantly stirring. Place the saucepan over low heat and cook while continuously whisking until thickened to a creamy consistency. Remove the cream from heat, cover it with plastic wrap directly touching its surface, and let it cool to room temperature. Cream assembly. Ensure that both butter and custard base are cooled to an identical room temperature to prevent curdling. Beat room temperature butter with a mixer until fluffy for 2 to 3 minutes. Add the custard base 2 tablespoons at a time, beating after each addition until smooth and creamy. Add chopped nuts to the cream. It's better to chop them into small pieces for texture rather than grinding them into powder. Assemble the cake. Spread a little cream on your cake board or platter to secure the first layer and prevent it from sliding. Soak each cake layer generously with brewed cappuccino so it becomes soft and aromatic. Spread part of the cream evenly over each layer's surface. Place another layer on top. If it breaks or cracks slightly, don't worry, it won't be visible. Soak it with cappuccino as well. Repeat this process for all 3 layers. Do not spread cream on the 4th, top layer. Just soak it with cappuccino. Coat the sides of the cake with the remaining cream. Place parchment paper on top of your assembled cake, then place a cutting board or tray over it as weight. Leave at room temperature for 1 to 1.5 hours to allow better soaking and leveling. Afterward, remove the weight, wrap the cake in plastic wrap and refrigerate it. I left mine in overnight. Prepare chocolate mousse. Soak gelatin in cold milk for 15 minutes until bloomed. Heat butter, sugar, cocoa powder, and milk on the stove, while stirring constantly until all ingredients are fully dissolved. Melt bloom gelatin in short microwave bursts of 30 seconds until liquid. Pour gelatin into the warm, not hot, chocolate mixture and stir thoroughly until smooth. Take your cake out of the fridge and pour chocolate mousse over it, spreading evenly with a spatula or palette knife. Trim off uneven edges of your cake and cut it into neat portions. For decoration, you can add edible silver accents for an elegant touch. You can bake these cake layers in advance, 1 or even 2 days before assembly. It's convenient and doesn't affect dessert quality at all. Since this cake contains butter in its cream, let it sit at room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes before serving for optimal flavor and texture. Enjoy and have a great day.